Irons make up the vast majority of clubs in every golfer's bag. Therefore, having the right set is super important. This buying guide will help you pick the right ones for you. First up, there are many different types of irons, so let's break down the choices you've got. In terms of a manufacturing process, forged irons are the most premium. Forging a club is a very similar process to what blacksmiths do. The metal is sunk into a rough shape and then hammered into its final design. Then, the raw forged iron's carbon steel club head is finished with grinding, milling and polishing. The end result is a solid looking one-piece iron that has a reduced sweet spot. Typically, forged irons are aimed towards good players who place a premium on the feel of the club, the ability to shape shots and control trajectory. And forged irons are easier to bend, which means a professional club fitter can dial in the perfect loft and lie. The alternative to forged is cast irons. This type of iron involves pouring the liquid metal into a mould, which allows manufacturers to make more complex head designs. For that reason, cast irons are more suited to irons that are multi-material, perimeter weighted and intricate. The casting process is generally easier and less expensive, and this is usually reflected in the iron's price tag. So, in terms of iron design, you've got a couple of choices: blades or cavity back. Blade irons are generally designed for the game's better players and feature a thin face, thin top line and a compact hitting area. Blades generally distribute the weight evenly throughout the entire head, producing a small sweet spot at the centre of the face. A cavity back iron is a club that positions a recess or cavity at the back of the head. This concentrates more weight on the perimeter. By adding more weight to the edges of the club head, brands are able to increase the MOI or forgiveness of the club. Typically a larger club head will be paired with a thinner club face, which means off-centre shots fly longer and straighter than an off-centre strike with a blade iron. If you want to know more about MOI, we've got a video about that too. And while I've got you, now's a great time to subscribe to our channel by hitting the button below. Now, with increased forgiveness, cavity back irons are better suited to a mid to high handicap player who's going to benefit from a slightly larger sweet spot. Nowadays, most iron sets are typically from 4 iron down to pitching wedge, with the 3 iron often being replaced with a 3 hybrid. In terms of iron shafts, the most common material is steel. Steel is stronger and heavier than graphite, meaning it produces less flex and is more consistent and accurate. But graphite has a great advantage of being lightweight and flexible. So, if you've got a slightly slower swing speed, graphite is going to be a huge benefit. The other thing to take into consideration when it comes to iron shafts is of course length. Taller players will benefit from a slightly longer shaft and vice versa. And one of the great things about irons these days is there is a whole heap more grips to choose from, varying in colour, thickness and texture. And really, it just comes down to personal preference. Here at Golf Warehouse we offer fun and free fittings as well as full customisation, so we can make sure we get the perfect iron set for you. Best way to do that? Pop in store. So we'll see you soon and thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and also check out our awesome content over here. We'll see you soon.